Okay, so I can't program too much today. I've still got work to finish, but I'm gonna try to see if we can maybe get our gravity logic a bit better for our taxi class. So right now, if we pop a bunch of eggs and then let the taxis roam free, you'll see that it kind of just falls to the ground at some point. So we'll need to only apply gravity if we're not on the ground. So we can find where we're doing that in our taxi class here. If we're here's our. It looks like we are doing that. We're saying if we're only applying gravity if we're not check grounded on either any of our collidable platforms or our ground platform. So oh, you see? This is different because this is saying if we're on a platform, then we are also false on the check grounded, so it would apply. Yeah, we can't do it like this. We can't do the inclusive or the I don't know what we'd call that. But we would say, hey, if we're not check grounded, basically we want to add gravity if we're check grounded is false at any time. So like if there's nothing beneath us, we should be falling. So if we're not check grounded on any of the platforms, then apply gravity, and then also if our check grounded on our platform is false, we need to add gravity. See, but that's not the case. Instead of saying all times we do add gravity, we need to say when we don't add gravity, because when we check this, if we're not grounded on the ground platform, which if we're grounded on a collidable platform, this will be false, which would mean we're applying gravity, which is not what we're trying to do. So I think we would have to go say something like shit. I don't know what to do. We need to apply gravity if we're not check grounded on either things. So if we're not check grounded here, if that's false or if that's false. Yeah, why does that not work? Or check or not check grounded, then apply gravity. So I guess I'm curious to see what the dy of a given taxi would be. So if we render also an index, we'll put how do I say that? I just want to draw a index number. So toString, and I want to take our self-index number, self.index, which is a parameter right here. Self.index gets indexed, so we're saying convert to a string. That's the first argument, is a string, and then an x, a y, and we want our self x, comma our self y, and we'll see if that works to draw an index above our vulture so that we can debug our dy. Okay, it's not printing. Shit, man. Well, those were both facing left, so maybe we gotta say draw either way, and then I'm gonna go into my play state, only give us the one vulture so we can know exactly that the jockey we're trying to, actually the taxi that we're trying to get is exactly taxi 1, because we're only going to be able to kill vulture 1. Okay. So we should have a little index. Well, drawable expected got string. So instead of draw, we need to use print. Oopsie. We need draw on that one. We need print on this one. We're trying to debug our dy on our taxi class, which is why we're going through this hassle. But this should hatch, and then we should see in the top left. Oh yeah, top left of the taxi that is in fact taxi 1. So now that we've got taxi 1, I also want to print out. Our dx or dy, because I'm thinking that we're increasing our dy even when we're grounded, which shouldn't be the case. So to string our objects dy at not self.x but self.x plus 5, maybe a bit more than that. And we can say, we'll say this is plus 10. And then we'll say that we're going to concatenate. We're going to say dy colon, and then concatenate with that string of our dy. So now we should print up our dy next to our vulture, or our taxi rather. Taxi instantiation here. Come on. Okay. So it should come on the left side from the middle, and it should say it's dy. Nice. Okay, so when we're on the ground platform, our dy is going nutballs, which is why it falls through the ground. So right now, it looks like this playstate check grounded isn't actually working. So let's make sure we even have that function, which we have check grounded top object, bottom object, and when we use it, we're saying top object, which is us, bottom object, which is ground platform. Yeah. So for some reason, it's applying gravity when we're see. This is because it's asking this first, and when we're on the ground platform, this is false. So we're applying gravity. But yeah, this isn't quite right. I think we need to say an and here, because we need to say we have to be not grounded on any of our platforms, and we have to be not grounded on our ground platform in order to apply gravity. But if we are grounded on either of those, then we are not going to apply gravity. So I think that might fix our dy bug. But we'll see. We'll make sure that our taxi is not incrementing dy when it's on the bottom here. Let's see. And we're not printing our dy. And it still falls through. So why? Okay. We need to print our dy. Okay. Yeah, our dy is still increasing on the bottom. See, we don't want to do that. So we need to say, we need to do this differently. We need to say, like, why do I do that? Self-grounded gets true. You know what? We need to apply. This is what we need to do. We need to say if we're grounded. Actually, we need to say if we're not grounded. Not grounded, then apply our gravity to our change in velocity, in our y velocity. But this needs to swap our grounded boolean. So we can say, you know, go through every platform in our collidable player platforms, and if we are grounded, let's just say on this one, if we are grounded on the platform, then grounded is true. Otherwise, if check grounded is false, then we're false. And this is to toggle the gravity, because we're going to be only changing the grounded boolean for these conditions, and then we only apply our gravity or not based on the grounded. So that might take care of our problem. We're going to say if we're not grounded on the ground platform, then see, and this isn't quite right either, because if we're not grounded on that and we're not grounded, see, I think we need to add it here. We need to say and no, or grounded. Fuck. Or god damn it. We're going to run our check grounded function on our top object, which is us, and our bottom, which is our ground platform object. And if we are grounded on either of those, then we're grounded. Otherwise, if we're not grounded on either of those, we're no longer grounded, and then we only apply gravity if we're not grounded. So here, if our dy is still incrementing incorrectly on the bottom, we can print up our check grounded and see if that is being applied correctly. Okay, here we go. Come on, dy. Okay. Fuck. It'll still fall through, but yeah, late. Shit. What are we doing wrong? Something in the logic here, like, let's just see if we're grounded. Check instead of doing this, we're going to be grounded. And we're going to say print up our grounded boolean. And then same thing to here, print up our grounded boolean. Like, is our grounded logic even working appropriately? So we should be grounded this whole time because check grounded is true, but we're not. So our check, either our check grounded function is wrong. God damn it. Yeah. Sorry guys, I think I'm gonna cut it short today because I've just got more work to do and I've just got to pack because I'm leaving for North Carolina tomorrow. So I'm just stressing out over that. But I did. We got some effort in debugging going on. I'm gonna leave us a note saying left off on gravity application for taxi class. Okay, we didn't finish it. I'm just like deciding to call it an early day because I've still got work to do. So at least I programmed today, got a little bit going on. I'm just gonna commit saying adding debugging for taxi class gravity, and that'll give us a tip on where we left off. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to code tomorrow before I leave. But if I don't get it, I'm gonna be in North Carolina for the next 4 days. So yeah. So I might not make a new video till next Monday, but I've got family stuff to do, so I just didn't want to worry about programming stuff. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I come back, and we'll try to make more progress here. And yeah, we'll keep going, keep forging forward.